Hey, good morning, guys and gals. How y'all doing this? Man, it's a beautiful day in sunny Florida today. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness, is it gorgeous outside? That means it's gonna be hot, hot, hot today. Oh my. So, what's up with the chat today? I see we got everybody rolling on up in here. Good morning, good morning. Yes, we're gonna be talking about a little bit of stuff today. Yeah, yes, we are. Seems that good Tina, Dana's mom, or Dinah's mom, I think it's that Dinah's mom. Yeah, seems like she's turned over a few text messages. Don't look so good. Oh, did it do it again? Yep, it's back on the e-meet. So let's
right here. How's that? How's that? Is that better? Oh my goodness. Yeah, put me back up on the webcam again. I guess because I was playing with it earlier. Hi guys. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, welcome aboard. Oh, look at the fishies. The fishies are going nuts. The fishies are going nuts. Yeah, I got it. I got it fixed, mama. I hope you guys can hear me now. It should be on the right microphone. Oh, yes. I'll wait till you guys say something. In the clouds. Matter of fact, in the clouds, I've got something queued up from you in the background, if that's all right. If that's all right with you today. I got your latest and greatest from earlier. Thank you, Mama, for the $2 super chat. Hun, you're in a can. Yes. It should be better now. It should be better now. I had it on the wrong microphone. I might want to check my there we go. That's the reason why. Ha. Oh my goodness. Oh may. Well,
okay, guys. Yes, I'm in a can. You're good now, hun. I didn't have my voice mod hooked up. So now it's hooked up, so maybe it'll sound better. I put it back on the e-meet for a minute to make sure that my voice mod was running right. It's still trying to load, so just give me a few minutes.
it'll pop up shortly. It'll pop up shortly. Oh, gotta love me. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Mr. Coop. It's me, Logan. Mommy says hi. Hi, Logan. So if everybody in the chat will be so kind as to say hello to Mr. Logan or Mrs. Logan out there. Yes. Mommy is letting her listen in for a little while. So I will try my best to keep it PG-13. Come on. I'm just waiting on my voice mod to get linked up here, guys. As soon as it gets linked up, I will put it where it goes. So if somebody would be so kind as to tell me, is it sounding all right now? It should. Boom. Voice mod engaged. I took this off of, okay, when I start my computer up, my voice mod would automatically open on its own. And to try and eliminate some of the issues with my PC, I decided to where I would have to open it every morning. Well, if I don't open it, then it doesn't sound right. It doesn't give me all of my sounds just right. So there is that. Let's see if my buttons play today.
Yeah. Debunked.
Yeah, debunked. She's going. Oh, all right. So we're up and going now. Oh, yeah. Who all we got in here? Let's say some good mornings. All right. Scroll all the way up here to the very tippy top. Oh, we got Nanny Clampett. How you doing? Esther, how you doing? Lisa, good morning. Bingo's here. Good morning, Bingo. Nanny Clampett is here. All right. Ray is here. Good morning, Ray. How you doing? Alan, good morning. Yes. Charlie Sugar, what's up? Rickles is in the house. Rickles, you got anything new for us today, my friend? Christy, Roy, good morning. How y'all doing? Miss Brenda, how you doing? All right. Who else we got? Mercedes is over in the Rumble Dungeon. All right. All right. All right. And she might be back over here now. Oh, there's Mac. How you doing? How you doing? Miss Tammy, good morning. Simba, good morning. Great show to start the morning off. Well, thank you, Simba. Thank you. Sunrise, what's happening? What's happening? Good morning. Good morning. Of course, we got my sweetie Mama Coop in the house. We got Miss Linda. Good morning. Here listening. Well, listen away. Yeah. You got Karen's book. Good morning. Good morning. Listening while working in the clouds for says. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome. All right. Sarasota, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Oh, Donnie Marie, good morning, Mr. Coop from Beverly Hills, Florida. A beautiful Citrus County broke out the smoky yesterday. You broke out the smoker yesterday. Okay. And smoked up 6 racks of baby back ribs and had a bunch of good. No, now, damn it. You got me wanting ribs now. So, Donnie Marie, it looks like Mom and I will be doing a little grocery shopping either today or tomorrow because now you got me wanting ribs. I love my Pit Boss smoker. I smoke with a pellet smoker because I can't get a handle on the wood smokers. So I use the pellet smoker and I like it. Mama likes it. Sure thing. Anytime in the clouds says, all right. Thank you so much in the clouds. Oh, Harold, good morning. How you doing, Harold Stover? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, who else we got rolling up in here? Lisa Clay, good morning. And we got Lisa Raz out there too. Yeah. Astra, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? CK, what's happening, my friend? What's happening? There's Miss Tina. There's Miss Tina. Morning. Good morning. Lurking about. We're going to be talking about you a little bit today, Miss Tina. Yes, we are. Oh, yeah. Just wait. Just wait. Oh, gotta love me's in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, who else we got in here? Oh, the Rickard. Good morning. Good morning. Voice mod. Okay. Well, thank you. Coop, just Jay teach issues are rubbing off on you. Yeah. Well, I got to get used to making sure I turn that on when I get my computer booted up because it doesn't come on by itself anymore. And when I don't turn it on, it sounds like I'm in a can. Coop, just JT. Okay. And there's Christy. Good morning, Christy. Yes, good, Coop. Okay. Everybody's saying good now. All right. I don't know why that's switching. I guess it switches because I don't turn it on. What do we have here? Andrea, how you doing? Good morning. Sounds good to me, Donna's mom says. Yes. All right. Gotta love me. Who else we got in here? There's Mac. Everybody's saying good morning. Good morning, Greg. How you doing? Yeah, don't miss the Coop. Even when you should, or even when you sound bad, you're still sound better than the fleas. All right. Oh, let's see who else. And there's the Rickard again. Bluebird. Good morning. How you doing? Rickles has got us something. Let me go scroll back up and find his link. He's got us something up here. There he is. I'll get him queued up and we'll play him here in just a little while. Yeah, thank you, Rickles. Thank you. For some reason, I can't find you on my subscribers list. I know I'm subscribed, but I have so many people I'm subscribed to. It just doesn't really put them all in there in the list. But thank you, Rickles. I will be sure to play that here in just a little while. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Tiny, how you doing? Good morning. Wow, we got 167 of you fabulous souls in here right now. So, man, if you guys don't mind, please smash that like button for me. Teach old ScrewTube to send us out into the interwebs. And for everybody on replay, make sure hit that hype button and that like button and all that good stuff. Yes. Brenda, good morning. How you doing, girly girl? Oh, who else we got here? Gotta love me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now, guys and gals, if you guys are not subscribed to Rosalind, you really need to be subscribed to Rosalind. Rosalind Duke, she's on live right now with Jay Hip. They're talking about the Laura Owens stuff, I think. But she reached out yesterday and asked the old man if he would mind coming on the show tonight with her and Venom. So, if you're not subscribed to Rosalind, you need to be, because old Coop's going to be hanging out with them two lovely ladies tonight, and we're just going to be talking about, the timeline stuff is what I think we're going to be talking about. So I think you guys will enjoy that. So make sure you are subscribed to Rosalind Duke. And if one of the mods would be so kind as to post her link in the chat, I will make sure that it is pinned to the top so everybody can go check it out. I think she's going live tonight at 6 Eastern Standard Time. That's 5 o'clock Central, and it's like 3 o'clock California time. Who else we got in here? All right, let's go. Oh, there's Dawn. Good morning, Dawn. How you doing today, girly girl? How you doing? Oh, now I cannot pronounce your name, but good morning. Sitting in the corner. Good morning, Flip. Good morning. I'll just call you Flipper. There you go. Good morning. Oh, there's Gary. Good morning, Gary. How you doing? I'm just scrolling. I'm catching up, guys, from when I was saying good morning to everybody. So we just scroll. Daisy's in the house. Good morning, Miss Daisy Jane. How you doing? Oh, there's Rickles again. Sarasota. I'm almost caught up. Kathunder, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Oh, Dan Davis, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Yes. Oh, and now I am caught up. Lane's wife, good morning. How are you today? So, once again, if one of the mods will be so kind as to post Mama Coop got it for me. So, there is Rosalind's link. I will pin it to the top. Bam. There we go. And I think I just pulled it up. Nope. So I will close that. I'll go back over here. Now, why didn't it pin? It should have pinned. Yeah, it should have pinned. It's pinned. All right. You guys should see it pinned to the top of the chat. So if you're not subscribed to Rosalind Duke, you might want to head on over and do that now. Because, yes, old Coop will be hanging out with her and Venom tonight. I think it's going to be a fun night. Yes, Mad Mother, good morning. How you doing? Rosalind is live now with Jay. Laura Owens, bankrupt. Yep. I was listening to him until I had to leave to come over here. I've been talking to Venom a little bit this morning. She's doing pretty good today. All right, Al Walker, good morning. Oh, by the way, Al, I went and downloaded all the stuff on Lips and Chips bankruptcy this morning. I think I'm going to go over that. I think I'm going to look into some of that stuff, and I think I'm going to do a show on Lips and Chips bankruptcy. So thank you for that. Hello, Mr. Coop. Been unable to get through, but can today. Oh, by the way, guys, for some reason yesterday, our internet was a little bit spotty of an evening when Mama went live. So this morning it cut off on me just for a few seconds and then came back on. So if you lose me, I'll be right back as soon as it pops on. Okay. So don't leave me. Don't leave me. Stick around because we'll be back. Angie, good morning. Oh, what do we have here? Good morning. Good morning. Bill, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Who else we got rolling in here today? There's Harry. There's DR. Good morning, DR. How you doing? And there's Mr. Harry saying good morning to Mercedes. All right. All right. We're about 18 minutes in. I do have a few things. I got a little bit of Miyagi this morning. I watched her on Jay the other day. She's got a pretty funny one out. I've got a In the Clouds, got their latest one. Of course, we've got Rickles' latest one. And I also have some stuff that Jeremy posted today. We will definitely be going over that. That is pretty interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. If you guys have not seen, I think Jeremy posted this on his YouTube community post, and he posted it over on Facebook. So you guys be sure and check that out and give them a like and a follow if you're not already. Oh, Tam, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Wow, we got 207 fabulous souls. Tammy, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, if you guys don't mind, please smash that like button. Teach old ScrewTube to send us out into the interwebs. Good morning, Sharon. You know, because Tug, Megan, and Jeremy filed suit against Lips, they will be creditors in the bankruptcy. I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it at all, Sharon. Yep. I bet they will. I bet they will. But we will see. We will see. We will see if they. I don't know if you can ask to be a creditor or not. I think the debtor has to put you on as a creditor, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong in that. But if Lifts and Chips do not put them on as creditors, well, I don't know if they can be put on there or not. You fine folks in the chat would probably know more about that than I would. So let me know. Let me know. Can Jeremy add himself, or does Flips and Chips have to add the three of them? I'm not sure on that. Really not sure. Oh, nothing better than sweet tea at 11:20 in the morning. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, there you are. You got to go outside, baby girl? Do you? Go ahead. Nope. All right. Baby girl said, no, I don't need to go out. Oh, Sharon says, very interesting. Yes, that will be interesting. It sure will, if that's what you're talking to. Oh, what you got? MrCoop beat you for grabbing all of the Federal bankruptcy files. Oh, okay. Yeah, you beat me. But yeah, I went and downloaded the ones that you had this morning over there, Al. I looked at the foreclosure. I'm not really interested in that, but the bankruptcy, I'm really liking this bankruptcy stuff. It shows a lot of stupidity that people go through. Roy, can you file a claim against the bankruptcy estate if they don't list your debt? I would think that you could, Roy. I would think that you could. Anybody that owes money, because think about it, if they don't file somebody that they owe money to, they don't get that debt relieved. So at this point in time, there have been no judgments against Flips and Chips at all when it comes to Jeremy and Tug and Megan. So as of right now, there isn't any judgments. There isn't any money been awarded to anyone. So I don't think they, unless Flips and Chips are going to do the same thing Lynette did, file for future award, court awards. I still can't get my head wrapped around that, how she could actually file that. Michael, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. I'm behind again, guys. Oh, there we go. All you have to do is submit proof of your claim. Oh, okay, Roy. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. So Roy just answered my question for me. So Jeremy and Tug and Megan can file claims if they have them against flips and chips in their bankruptcy. Huh. Now, normally, say for instance, I filed bankruptcy and I chose all my creditors, but I left some of them off. How would those creditors know, the ones that I left off, how would they know that I filed bankruptcy if I didn't list them on my paperwork? So take, for instance, we know that Jeremy, Tug, and Megan are suing Lips and Chips. Okay, but what if they weren't suing Lips and Chips? And they filed for bankruptcy anyway, and they were creditors. How would the creditors know that Lips and Chips were filing bankruptcy if they didn't put them on the paperwork, if they didn't file for them? So in other words, if Jeremy, Tug, and Megan didn't know Lips filed bankruptcy, how would they find out if they weren't put on as a creditor? That's the question, because I don't think when they file bankruptcy that it just automatically goes out and tells all of their debtors that, hey, this person is filing bankruptcy. The only ones that are notified are going to be the ones that are actually put on the bankruptcy, from what I understand. Oh, isn't a notification placed in the paperwork? Well, yeah, but you got to think of it like this, Blue. If, say, for instance, she owed Jeremy $10,000 and she didn't put him down as a creditor, how would he know that she was going through bankruptcy? Because they can't be notified unless they're put down as a creditor. From what I understand. I don't know. Good morning, Carol. How you doing? Girly girl? Oh, everybody's saying good morning still. But yeah, those are some questions that you scratch your head on. Bankruptcy has to be legally posted in the newspaper. Oh, really? Well, who reads the newspaper anymore? I know I don't. I haven't picked up a newspaper 30 years. I barely read any media, mainstream media online. It comes up on my feed all the time, but I don't read it. Anyhow, I don't know. These are some interesting questions, some very interesting questions. Al says, Mr. Coop, honestly, the Federico bankruptcy might be a legit bankruptcy. They have no money coming in with foreclosures closing in on them. See, I don't see how they can be allowed to keep filing all of these continuances. I mean, they owe years of back mortgage payments. They've been in court for a couple of years, from what I understand. So how can they just keep getting these continuances to just drag this out? If I'm not mistaken, reading some of the paperwork, they've already been foreclosed on, I think, on at least one house. So why hasn't the bank taken possession? I don't really understand that. Lane's wife, what you got to say? I think court documents will be gone through with Lips and Chips' name, right? I would assume the bankruptcy research going through all Lips Chips records, right? Oh, what do we got here? Sorry, late. My coffee machine decided to stop working this morning. Well, you're on time. As long as you're showing up, you're on time. Welcome aboard. Okay, who else? Oh, M. Hattie, what you got to say? The creditors that you list are the ones you are asking relief from. If you don't list them, can't they still get payment from you, from a person? Yeah, I would think so. I would think if you don't list them and you don't have the debt relieved, that eventually, if you're not paying them, they're just going to send you to collections, and collections is going to come after you. So I don't know if say, for instance, she owed Jeremy $10,000. I don't know why she wouldn't put him down as a creditor. But at this point in time, there hasn't been anything awarded to anyone as far as that lawsuit goes. So technically, as far as the courts go, she doesn't owe Jeremy anything as of yet. But once there's a final judgment in court, that could be a different story. But I think last time I checked, this thing wasn't scheduled for court till like 2027 or some stuff like that. It was a long ways out. Charlie Sugar, what you got to say? Oh, if bankruptcy filing does not list creditor, the debt is not discharged. Right on, right on. Different chapter of bankruptcy have different rules, Roy says. Yeah, I can imagine that. I think chapter 7 is the one that Lynette filed, and I think that's going to screw her. Maybe she should have. Somebody had told me that Chapter 7 is basically a liquidation. They liquidate all of your assets to pay your debts. Whereas Chapter 11, all they do is they reorganize your debt and come up with a way you can pay them. I might be mistaken in it, but I think that's what Chapter 11 is where they just sit down, they reorganize the debt to try and get it to where you can make the payments. Pretty sure. Ozzy Lee, good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Coop. Oh, the Federico's bankruptcy is chapter 13. Reorganization of debt compared to chapter 7, total liquidation. Okay, I was off. It's not chapter 11, it's chapter 13. All right. Thank you, Al, for clarifying that. See, when I'm wrong, I admit it. Yes, because I don't know all this stuff. D spills the tea. I was late too. No coffee. Oh, is D in the house? There she is. Good morning, D. How you doing? Girly girl? Oh, yeah, Dee's been working hard this morning. Millie, what you got to say? She currently owes Jeremy for fines and sanctions in Ohio. Yes, she does. Yes, you talking about Lynette, Millie? Yes, she owes him a lot of money right now. I think it's around. Okay, I know this last go around was like $14,000, comes to $15,000 and some change. I don't know if that's with the original $3,000 added to it. If not, it's going to be around $18,000 she owes Jeremy right now in lawyer's fees. I do know that she got hit with another $100 fine. So did Crook. So their fines, that puts their fines up to $550 in contempt of court fines that the court has fined them. Now, final judgment, I don't know what it is yet. Jeremy has not enlightened us, so we will find out about all of that down the road. Yes, Coop, she still has to list all lawsuits, good or bad, just in case she wins one. The money would go to the bankruptcy court to pay creditors. Okay, I got you. All right, Tammy. All right. Kim, what you got to say? Good morning, everyone. I have been slacking the past few days. Was in the hospital not feeling well, but back in action. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a whole lot better. I didn't know you were in the hospital, so I'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers, my friend. Welcome back, Kimmy. Welcome. Oh, Donnie Marie, whoever is representing you in bankruptcy court, whether it's yourself or a lawyer, ask your post a legal notice. Oh, okay. Cool beans. See, I'm learning. What we got here? Badger John, good morning. Coop, if the bankruptcy finds that Lynette committed perjury and fraud, can the court throw out her bankruptcy and she will have to pay all lawyers and court costs? That's a good question, Badger John. That's a really good question. I don't know the answer to that. I'm sure somebody in the chat will, but I would assume, yes, I would assume you are correct. I do know that the McMullen team that came in that are going to be looking for assets, I do know if it gets thrown out, that bill is still there. Okay. The legal team that was brought in to represent the bankruptcy, yeah, any money that they put in, I'm assuming that they'll be on the hook for that. Any lawyers' fees that any of the creditors have had to incur, like Jeremy, he's got his own bankruptcy lawyer that's dealing with this. I would imagine that she would be responsible for that as well. Because she filed bankruptcy, he had to get a lawyer, so she should be held responsible for that. Whether it happens or not, who knows? But think about it. They don't have any money. So everybody's going to have their hands out like they do now, and nobody's going to get anything. Oh, Donna's mom, what you got to say? She thought she would lose the secondhand furniture and be able to keep all inventory at the flea market because of the nonprofit. Well, I got news for her, Donna's mom. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that this team of lawyers that are there to investigate everything, they are going to turn over every dead turtle looking for every dime worth of money in assets they can find. Because you guys got to remember, that's how they make their money. They don't make their money unless they find assets. So they get 40% off the top before any creditors get paid. So these guys, they're going to be looking at everything. And I don't think that this 501c is going to save them the way they think it does or think it will. All right. Morning, Michael. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. There's Mercedes over in the Rumble Dungeon. Oh, Supreme Court Governor. Oh, she posted us a link over there. All right. All right. Oh, by the way, guys, I tend to forget about the Rumble Dungeon. All right. So I do have a Rumble, and I stream there every morning. It's basically a backup for YouTube. So if you guys are on Rumble, please head over there, give us a follow, because if anything happens to YouTube, that's where I'll be. Who had to sneeze? I was wrong once, and that's only because I thought I was. Right? Right? I'm wrong a lot of times. Oh, thank you, Mr. Coop. You're welcome. I hope you get to feeling better. Big Al, glad to hear you're doing better. I was in the hospital a couple of weeks ago. Took me a little bit to get going after getting home. Man, I've been real thankful that I haven't had to have any really major hospital stays. I went in last year for I was having chest pains, and they really didn't figure out anything. They said I was fine, so I don't know what happened. And then I was in the hospital again for a kidney stone, and oh my God, that thing was that was a nightmare. I absolutely hated that kidney stone. That was something that was just absolutely unbearable. Thank God it didn't last long, and I was able to pass it, I assume, because it's not bothering me anymore. All right, now let's get caught up some more. Oh, Randy, how you doing, my friend? Good morning. These court cases is like the TV show Curse of Oak Island. They go to court and nothing happens. Well, eventually, I hope Jeremy and George see justice eventually. We all know, Miss Justice, she is very slow. She works very, very slow. So I'm hoping eventually they do gain the justice. I do know that it's working in their favor in Ohio at the moment. So with all good thoughts and prayers, hopefully it will continue to work in their favor. I know the Ohio courts have to give them some semblance of happiness, some semblance of relief, okay, knowing that they have a protection order against these boneheads. I wouldn't want to live anywhere near these guys toting firearms around on their sides all the time, especially, the way they act. I wouldn't want to be around them without a protection order. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, if they determine perjury and fraud, then not only will bankruptcy be thrown out, criminal charges will be referred to the DOJ to prosecute. Wow, I didn't know that, Roy. Thank you for that information, my friend. Thank you, thank you. That's something to really think about there. Okay, what do we got here? PJ, good morning. Nothing will happen if they just ask for money. You can sanction a rock as much as they want. If someone does not put them in jail, it will not wake them up. Exactly. I've been saying that for a long time. The wake up call is when somebody goes to jail. That's when everybody's going to say, "Oh shit, maybe I should have shut up. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut and stayed out of this." But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Dee and I were talking about that yesterday. That could be a possibility. We don't know. We haven't seen any paperwork yet. So we have no clue on what all of the fines and judgments are against them in Ohio right now. The only thing we know is what Jeremy has let us know, and that is that she owes him at least $15,000 more, I think. She's got like $100 in fines, but I'm sure there's going to be some kind of punishment attached to those $100 fines. Because, I mean, this is the third contempt. So there's got to be some kind of punishment there. These guys really just don't know what they're in for. But yeah, I think all of this stuff with nothing happening to them, especially out of Levy County Sheriff's Department, it's emboldened them to just keep doing their stupid shit. You was looking at MrCoop, make your heart flutter. Yeah, probably, Randy. Probably. She is a beautiful woman. Yes, she is. Big Al, courts work real slow. When my son got in some trouble, it took 2 years to actually finally get to the court. And he was on hold with everything until then. Yeah, that's in today's society, man, things can just really take its time. That's why I don't like to hear anyone call other people, PDF files or child bruisers. I don't like hearing any of that, because those accusations with no proof to back them up, those accusations can hurt someone very bad. Law enforcement can come in. They can pick you up, put you in jail. And if you don't, for some reason, if you don't have the money to bail yourself out, you can literally sit there for years until this goes before a court to get you cleared. It's miserable. I know a friend of mine up in Missouri. He went through, I think it was almost 3 years, allegations made by his stepdaughter that were unfounded. And it was all based because she was pissed off because he would not pay for her an apartment to live on her own. Right? She was 19 years old. So she goes to the police department. She files charges on him that were bogus. 3 years, and almost $500,000 in legal fees. Almost. It was like $400 and something thousand. And at the end of all of it, she stands up in the courtroom and says, "Oh, by the way, I lied. It was all made up. I was mad because he wouldn't do this or he wouldn't do that." She almost ruined that man's life. All that money that he had to pay out based on a lie. And it's people like this girl that give the actual victims a bad name, where people don't trust in people that are actually been hurt or abused. And that girl, oh my God, I don't remember whatever happened to her. I'm hoping and praying that she went to jail over all that, but I have no idea. But that's why I'm so headstrong. Unless you have proof, you best not make the claims that anybody is a PDF file. That is something that can absolutely just hurt somebody tremendously. Coop, I still have kidney stones since 2014. They had to put in a stents. Oh, to both kidneys. I have pain every day. They won't do surgery because I have a bad heart. Oh my God. Had they tried that vibration thing or that sonic thing, Dan? I still feel I don't have the pain like I used to, but it in that particular area where that stone was at one point in time, it still ever so often feels like it's there. It doesn't really hurt, but there's like I don't want to say a pain, but like an annoyance. But yeah, I hope you get to feeling better, my friend. I'll tell you right now, that is some miserable stuff. Miserable stuff. And thank you so much, Dan, for the $10 super chat, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Right on, right on. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's get caught up here a little bit. Kidney stones are the worst. Just as bad as being lactose intolerant. Crystal says, rather be in labor, as there's a cutoff point to the pain. Although my youngest was 2 hours and easiest. Wow. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that those kidney stones are like just as bad as a woman going in labor. And I've talked to several women that say that's a lie. That's a lie. Kidney stones hurt worse. Me personally, I don't ever want to know what it feels like to have a baby. Oh man. My 2 kids, they came out really fast. My ex-wife was not in labor for very long, but I do know some horror stories of some women that were in labor for hours. And I could just imagine how that would feel. I knew a girl who filed ARP charges on a guy because he broke up with her. Got all the way to court before she told the truth, Nanny Clampett says. See, that irritates me more than anything. Because think about it. Even if the guy is innocent, okay, he's more than likely going to lose his job because his employers aren't going to know whether or not the allegations are true or not. If he works in an industry that deals with the public, I would assume that the company's more than likely going to let you go, especially in a right to work state. It's absolutely insane. I have one of the biggest problems with people that do that, make those claims. That's why the stuff with Stupid Dave and all these people making these allegations against Jeremy Hells and everything, it hasn't gotten to the point to where they have done something stupid like actually press charges on him for it. But just the allegations is enough to hurt a person's business. And I don't agree with it at all. I wouldn't, even as much as I dislike some of the chuckleheads that are involved with all of this, I would never make those accusations, ever. I would never even insinuate, unless I saw it with my own 2 eyes, there is no way I'm ever putting somebody through that. There's a lot of people in this world that I don't care for, but I would never say something like that about anyone. All right, Sharon, what you got to say? Jeremy should consider going to the Attorney General in Ohio, and maybe the governor may help with Levy County sheriffs not enforcing the CPO. Well, Sharon, we were talking about that the other day. Ohio has no legal ramification for Florida. They can't do anything legally to Florida, anyone here in Florida, as far as law enforcement goes. So it would have to take the judge reaching out to someone above Levy County's pay grade and, going after their bosses. It would take the judge reaching out to somebody in Florida saying, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is not right. Whether or not the judge does that, I have no idea. But she can't really do anything to Levy County Sheriff's Department. I would personally take my CPOs to some kind of law enforcement higher up the food chain in Florida. I don't know. State troopers, that you can't go there. State troopers, they're just highway cops. They're not really, they investigate highway stuff that deals with automobiles. So I would think the only other place that Jeremy could go would be the FBI. I don't know. I don't have any idea. It's kind of a bad situation all around, because the people that you are supposed to trust to take care of you in a bad situation, Jeremy and George do not have those people with their back, having their back. Levy County Sheriff, they're there to take care of their constituents, their people that live in their county. And Levy County is not protecting Jeremy Hales and George. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. I do know Jeremy has made claims that he is going to sue Levy County. I hope he does. Maybe that'll be a wake-up call, because that lawsuit could literally bankrupt that whole county. And he has the evidence to where they're not enforcing the CPO. I mean, come on, guys. Every single report that he's filed, he's taken that report along with his evidence, and he has now gotten these people convicted 3 times. 3 times. They should have already seen the inside of the Gray Bar Motel. I don't know why they haven't. It's going to come back and bite that sheriff's department or the county in the butt big time. Oh, my ex-wife with my first one was in labor for 12 hours. I felt so bad for her, right? My daughter, she was quick. She was fast. Both my kids were born in Tampa General, and I lived in Plant City at that time. So I took off from Plant City to Tampa, which was a good 30-minute drive, because back then, Highway 75 was just barely under construction. So you had to take Interstate 4. And I was flying. We get there. They wheel her in. I didn't even get the paperwork finished. And they're coming across the intercom. MrCoop, you've got a baby daughter. She's 7 pounds, 10 ounces. I'd only been filling out that paperwork for like 5 minutes. And that's how fast my daughter was. My son, he was a little longer. That was a couple of hours, but it wasn't that long. It was like 3 or 4 hours. Okay, let's get up here and see what all we got to say. I'll get caught up again. Oh, problem is going to be the SCOTUS decision ruling that police have no duty to protect people. Right, Roy? That's the one thing that gets me. What's the sense in having a protection order if they're not going to protect you? It's crazy. The whole premise behind a protection order is to take care of the people that have it. For goodness sake, they've been convicted 3 times now for breaking this CPO. And each time they get convicted, nothing happens except a bunch of financial fines, which they just blow off. They don't care about. They're never going to pay. How can they? She says that she doesn't make enough money to feed them, which is ludicrous. They get $750 in EBT food stamps. So why they're not, I don't know. It's mind-boggling. Chris, what you got to say? My son was accused of that with my grandkids from their stupid dad because he was mad at me and my son for protecting them from him and the mental abuse he still puts them through, we had to go to CPS, right? Right? See, it's crazy. It's all a big freaking it takes one lie and years to get out of it. It's insane. Oh, 41 hours from water broke to my son was born, Torhild said. Oh my God. Almost 2 days? Holy cow, Torhild. That's, ooh, man. Girly girl, I feel so bad for you. Oh, what's Matthew got to say? The sheriff and others under him could lose their jobs for not enforcing, right? They could. They could. And they could ultimately wind up with a lawsuit against them as well. If they can strip that qualified immunity away from them, just imagine the lawsuit. Jeremy could take their houses, their vehicles. He could take everything. These guys are playing. Jeremy's got endless funds to fight these people. And they need to realize that it's insane that these people just continuously give him more and more stuff every single day to use against them legally in the courts. It's insane. I've met plenty of women that want multiple babies, not one that wanted multiple kidney stones, right, Donnie and Marie? Right? Now, I don't think kidney stones are just for males. I'm pretty sure females get them too. So any of you women out there that's had a kidney stone and had a baby, let us know what you think. Is it worse having a kidney stone or is it worse having a baby? Because that's something that would be interesting. Yeah, sure would. What do we got here? Crystal. If she stopped getting so many pets, she'd have enough food for 3 people, right? Right? Oh my goodness. It was a long time ago. I wanted out. Right, Torhild? Right? Oh man. 41 hours, guys. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Oh, I know they've been looking at the qualified immunity that a lot of the officials have a lot. Oh, come back here. A lot harder, especially when some judge is late. Yeah, exactly, Big Al. Exactly. It just everything moves so slow. Dinah's mom, what you got to say? I get them often. Kidney stones more painful. Okay. So Dinah's mom, you've had a baby and you've had kidney stones. So there you go. So I wasn't exaggerating when I was telling you guys about how painful that was. It was miserable. I mean, I've been kicked and hit between the legs a lot in my lifetime playing sports. And that is probably one of the most sensitive areas on a man. And I'll tell you right now, nothing has ever compared to the pain that I had with a kidney stone. Ever. It was crazy. Absolutely insane. Okay, I had 3 kids and kidney stones. Problem years after. I'd rather have a baby, right, Angie? Okay. So now we're hearing from some women that's had these kidney stones. So, all the doctors and nurses were lying when they said, "Oh, it's just like having a baby." No, it's not. They're crazy. Oh, Lane's wife, a woman who is having a baby, is walking through the valley of death, right? I would doubt that. I would not doubt that. There's a lot of things that can go wrong having a child. What you got, Tammy? Coop, the PDF defamation LP has done on JH is over a pic she posted. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, she posted that picture of HG when she was a baby, and she's trying to claim Jeremy showing the diaper is called. Yeah, okay, yeah, that it's insane. That's crazy. That's just more of their BS, just like Fleesa and all of the BS that she talks about. It's just not. It's incomprehensible sometimes. I'm still trying to figure out how these chuckleheads can sit there and say that Jeremy is stalking anyone. I mean, he drives by, he videos for his protection. I can get behind that 100%. 100% I can get behind that. You look at John, he's pulled the pew pew on at least 3 different times on people. Hey, there's Mama. She's home early today. Boy, it's not even noon. But he's pulled that firearm on 3 individuals that we know of. And we know that there's just going to be a time where his crazy ass just does not hold back. He's going to do something unreversible. It's just a matter of time with people like that. Susie, what you got to say? When Jeremy wins his case against the DA for his BS, that could be a new precedence. No more immunity for this type of shit, she says. Yeah. I could see that happening, Susie. I really could. Sets new precedents for it. Yeah, I really could. It could stop a lot of this this crap. Make them start actually doing their job, or they'll be in fear of losing everything they own. Yeah, Mama's here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you getting loud, girly girl. Oh, Mama's home, so she's getting on it. There she is. Oh, there she goes. My 4 sons, good morning. How you doing, girly girl? Wasn't there a report? Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Susie, for the $10 super chat, girly girl.
Thank you, my friend.
Wasn't there a report a while back where John was shooting at a car he thought was George's, but it wasn't? That was going by on the road. You know, Al, I had heard about that, but I don't know of any 911 calls. I don't know of any reports that were filed on it. I've just heard it. I've never seen any proof that it actually happened. Boy, Tickles, you are loud today, young lady. So that's something that somebody higher up the food chain would have to tell me. Maybe I'll reach out to D, and I'll see if we can't FOIA request. She can tell me how to do that. See if I can't FOIA request something to that nature, and see if anything was ever filed. Thank God Mommy's in the house now, because now Tickles can get with Mommy. There she goes. So now that'll calm her down, boys and girls. Oh, when I had kidney stones, I thought I was having a miscarriage. The pain had me doubled over. Couldn't stand up straight. The pain was constant compared to contractions that give some relief between. Right? Now, Crystal, I could stand up. That's the only time I could find an ease in the pain. I would go and stand in the shower and let the hot water hit me, and I could bear it. I could tolerate it. I don't know if it's because the water hit me, took my mind off of the pain, or if it actually helped soothe the pain a little bit. But yeah, that was some miserable stuff. MrCoop, especially when John said he has only seen Jeremy twice in a year. Yeah, he's full of crap. I mean, every time they open their mouth, they lie. Screenshot this. JH isn't allowed to film, but LP and JC can. They're so full of it. Yeah. Now, everybody's been all those chuckleheads have been making the claims that he's got 50 cameras over there. He got 50 cameras. Well, the other day, Lynette just debunked every one of them on her own video, because she only pointed at 4. At 4. How many does she have on her fence, guys? She got 4, don't she? She got 4. Huh. One of them over there is a trail cam that's fixated on the mailbox. So Travis has, a way to be able to see who comes and goes at Tubetown. But the rest of them, I don't know. Oh, hello all. Sorry. Prepping for dinner. So been lurking. Well, you prep away, my 4 sons. I don't know, Mama. I think Mama said we're just gonna have pizza tonight. I think she's not wanting to do much, and I'm not really in the mood to do much. I'm in a good mood. I feel good today. I'm just kind of blah when it comes to cooking tonight. I don't know. I've got a bunch of stuff in there. I just don't feel like cooking. So we might just eat out tonight. Oh, if JH was actually stalking LP and JC, wouldn't you think he would post every piece of video or pic they have ever taken? Exactly, Tammy. Exactly. At this point in time, I think Fleesa and them have posted more video of Jeremy than Jeremy has of Lynette and Crook. Now, I could be wrong. But if they haven't posted as much as Jeremy, it's pretty dang close to it. Pretty darn close to it. Okay, Matthew, what you got to say? I wonder how many more CPO violations there is that we don't know yet, or no, we do not know about yet. Oh, I imagine Jeremy's probably got a whole list of stuff over there. He's probably got a whole bunch of stuff. Now, remember, he never even brought up, he never filed against them on the Walmart situation. Remember that? You remember that? And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think he filed on the hardware one either. You guys remember that when he was at the condos and he needed to fix some plumbing in the bathroom and he went to Ace Hardware and John was in there? He just sat out in the parking lot. I don't think he ever filed on that either. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if John was even in the parking lot or even knew he was in the parking lot. But I imagine there's a lot of stuff that Jeremy has not filed on that he probably could. And then you guys got to remember, if he was weaponizing this thing like Lisa and them claim he is, why hasn't he been going to the flea market? I mean, that flea market is what, 15 minutes from the schoolhouse? He doesn't go up there. If he was weaponizing that thing, he would go in there deliberately just to film them. He would deliberately walk in there and say, hey, you got to leave, and make them leave. But he doesn't do that. And the only reason Fleesa and all them push that narrative is just to keep it going, try and make Jeremy look like a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. I mean, I've met the dude. He's cool as shit. Fleesa, I think she's just jealous. She's just pissed. She looked at a reason. She saw Lynette and Crook as a catalyst to be able to talk shit about Jeremy Hales because she didn't like him. That's it in a nutshell. Has nothing to do with Jeremy being a liar, Jeremy being a bad person. It all has to do with the fact that she's got a bone to pick with Jeremy Hales. That's it. That's as easy as it gets right there. I mean, it's come right out of her mouth. Okay, Roy, I've met plenty of women who want more babies, but I have never met a man who wants to kick, to get kicked in the nuts multiple times. Right, Roy? Right? That's a pretty gnarly feeling. I was in high school, junior high, as a matter of fact. I think it's 9th grade. We were playing soccer. And one of the girls kicked a soccer ball and it hit me square right on the nads, boy. I went down. I was in so much pain. An old coach come up and he said, Coop, roll over on your butt there, boys. Sit up straight. And he literally picked me up about 6 inches off the ground and just dropped me. I'm like, what the hell? Now my tailbone hurts. And he said, yeah, but your nads don't. And I'm like, you ass. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. Oh, did you see Travis's video? Elemental P was burning smoke up Otter Creek. No, I didn't see that. Was that just the other day, Sharon? I must have missed that one. I'll have to go back and look. We have lasagna tonight. Yeah, I think Mama's going to do pizza. She got a free pizza the other day because we showed up to get our pizza and they gave our pizza away. Well, then after about 20 minutes, Mama goes back in and says, hey, where's my pizza? Oh, we forgot. We didn't even put it on. So they put it on, and they ended up giving us a couple of pizzas and a bunch of other stuff. And then they even gave us credit for a pizza in the system. So I think she's going to go get a pizza for dinner from the Domino's. I'm having catfish fillets tonight with homemade fries. Oh my God. I haven't had catfish fillets in a long time, Tammy. That sounds so good. It sure does. Oh my God, it sounds so good. Oh, Travis was at Tubetown birthday yesterday. Yep, it was fun. It was fun. They were burning trash. Travis said bug control. Oh, okay. Well, they do have that big gigantic eyesore of a wall in front of their house. So there is that. And their house, I don't know if they've gotten any rain up there lately, but if they have, I can imagine the mosquitoes are probably crazy. There is a bunch of wetland all around them, so mosquitoes are going to be everywhere, and they're starting to come out. They definitely are. All right, who else we got here? We got Crystal. I think I asked my hubby, what's worse, lactose intolerant or getting kicked in the in the double Globetrotters? He'll think I'm nutter, but I usually am. Safe saying both hurt equally. Right? Oh, I'd do what Tug suggested. That was flooding Tubetown with dummy cameras, but not telling anyone. Stand back and laugh. Exactly, Angie. That would be funny. But now we know the memorial. The memorial's actually got quite a few down there. I know Shizzy bought a set of them that are literally hooked up to solar power. As far as all the little ones, I don't know if all those got put up or not. I know Jeremy had a ton of them that he said that Travis was going to put up. Whether they got put up or not, I'm not sure. And if I'm not sure, I guarantee Lynette and Crook aren't sure either. So there could be many, many, many more. What you got to say, Susie? Coop, I really like my Domino's near my house. Many folks do too. They are good at customer service if there is a mistake. Yeah, they hooked Mama up. They hooked her up big time. Now, we've got Hungry Howie's down here. And we've got two types of Hungry Howie's. We got one that you just go in and pick up your pizza or they deliver it. And then we've got another one that's an actual restaurant where you can go in, order your pizza, and you can sit in there and you can eat it. And I'll tell you now, every time we went to the sit inside one, it has been remarkable. It's like they just throw the toppings on top of that thing. There's just no end to the toppings they put on there. But now when you go have one made and you go pick it up, you get home, or where's all the toppings? But the ones where you go and dine in, man, they load you up. Thank you so much, Susie, for the $5 super chat, girl. Much appreciated.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. Mama's home early. Everybody's quiet and calm. What you got to say, my four sons? Mr. Coop, I used to think iced tea before I got stones. My doctor told me to drink lemon water instead. So I've been for a couple of years now. They told me the same thing about coffee, my four sons. They said coffee was probably, because at the time that I had that kidney stone, I had never really drank coffee that much. And back in the beginning of this show, I was drinking it every morning during the show. So I was drinking a lot of it. Sweet tea, I've never had any problems with my sweet tea. The way it's made in Florida, I don't think it's more sugar and water than it is tea. So I don't know. I haven't had any problems with it yet. Oh, what you got to say, Susie? Old School Racing said, what about burn ban? Oh, did I miss one? Let's go see. Let's go see. Old school racing. Oh, burn ban, like they called 50 on. That's right. That's right. Now, Mama, I have a burn barrel out back. And when it gets full of cardboard or stick limbs, I go and burn it. And I was going to burn it the other day, and she jumped on me. She says, no, 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 we got a burn ban. We got a burn ban. So, yeah, you're right, old school. Now, see, if Travis wanted to be petty like those people across the street, he could have called 911 on them. Did he? No, he did not. Thank you, Susie, for the $2 super chat. That's right. You're absolutely right. Oh, lemon water and or, if you can, apple cider vinegar. Need to rinse your, I once a month. Hey, Joe, I'll drink the lemon water, apple vinegar for 3 days. I'll drink it, twice a day for 3 days, and then I'll go in the whole month, and then I'll do it again. And ever since I've been doing that, the kidney stones have stayed away. Yes, they have. They have stayed away. But yeah, there is a burn ban as far as I know where I'm at, because we haven't gotten any rain here for a while. And I know this time of the year, Florida's not like northern states. Northern states that have 4 seasons, when fall hits, the leaves fall off the trees, and you have all winter to get rid of them. Florida is not like that. The majority of trees here, when the new leaves come in the spring, it pops the old leaves off on the oak trees. So our springtime is usually our dry season because of all of the old dead leaves from the new leaves coming in. So I can understand why there's a burn ban. But right now, the grass is started to turn green. It's not brown anymore from the winter. So I can imagine once the rainy season hits, they'll lift the burn ban. Because it rains here during the summertime. It rains here about every day. Oh, what else we got to say? Susie, probably about 8 hours. I'm exactly on Tennessee-Virginia line. Think about me while enjoying your fabulous meal, right? Oh, is Susie eating? Is she out there eating something? All right. But yeah, hey, Joe, the lemon water. And who else was that? Somebody else said something about the lemon water. I think it was Hey Joe. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I drink that at least once a month for 3 days, and then I stop. Oh, there is a burn ban in Levy County until the 19th. Okay. Got you, Ray. Got you. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I just got an Arby's fish sandwich. Oh, that sounds good. And a Starbucks coffee handed to me. Wow, Nanny, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good too. There's this little guy I've been watching on YouTube. His name of his channel is Jay Fishy, and he fishes offshore, or not offshore. He's inshore fisherman in saltwater, and he's been catching a lot of sheep's head and trout here lately. And he'll do what they call a catch and cook. He'll go out and he'll catch them, and then he'll go home and he'll literally show you how to fillet them out. He'll show you how he, puts them in his batter, and then how he fries them. And he'll eat them right there, or take a few bites right there on camera. And my God, every time I watch one of his videos, it just makes me want to have fish every single time. Oh, Stefan, how you doing? Lurking from Bayshore Gardens, Florida. All right. Well, welcome. Lurk away. Oh, what you got to say, Sharon? Elemental P and Crook are above the law. They think they are. I think it's going to catch them one of these days. Buffed old man, what you got to say, my friend? Coop, what about the Aspen lunch? Artemis lunch? Proud moment for us all. Yeah. I don't know what the Artemis lunch is. So let me know. Let me know, Buck. Let me know. Crystal, I'm not even talking about Felicia or anyone else involved. I'm solely speaking on Jeremy MP and JC. Oh, okay. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I see it more as a flea, the bully on the playground picking on JC, the victim. Right. That she reminds me of a bully or a keyboard warrior. In real life, I've met so many people on the interwebs that act one way on the interwebs and act completely opposite in real life. Uh, I've seen a lot of people that like to be big bullies and attack people for no reason on the interwebs because they can. There's a safe space in between them and the person they're attacking. But you confront them in real life and they'll break down and cry, they'll run. They're just a bunch of sniveling, weak individuals. So, yeah, the internet can turn into a pretty nasty place. Thank you so much, Buck, for the $5 super chat, my friend. Greatly appreciated. Enlighten me on this this Artemis lunch. I'd like to know what you're talking about. Oh, big thing in Texas now is fried ribs and catfish. Fried ribs? I've never heard of that, buffed old man. That sounds interesting. Man, they would have to be really tender. Okay, I seen it good from my house, buffed old man. All right. All right, I think I've talked enough about this stuff. I think I'm going to get into Jeremy's post, what you guys came here to see that I forgot all about. I got to talking about food and kidney stones and babies, and I forgot all about what I was here for today. So, hey, I'm going to pull this up. This was posted from Jeremy this morning, and we're going to get into this. This is pretty interesting. Let me get this off of the screen. All right. This was posted from Jeremy. It's a couple hours ago now. Yes, the bankruptcy trustee and special counsel have these text messages between Lynette and Good Tina. All right. And they have so much more. How ironic is it that Deuce put this all in motion for us? Right? I mean, come on. Jeremy has said time and time again that Bubbles was always the best free lawyer he's ever never had to pay. Every time you turn around, the stuff they do that comes out just proves his point more and more. Lynette and Crook are losing the property, which means they'll be out of our lives, and Fleesa will will do jail time. Well, I hope you're right on that, Jeremy. I really do. If anybody needs jail time, it's her. Thank you, Deuce. You're the world's best lawyer. I've never had to pay. And here I was just talking about that. He put it in here. Oh, he even did us a solid by making sure he got a dozen felony charges referred to the Florida Supreme Court on himself. Holy cow. There we go. Oh, what in it? NASA team Reading Artemis. Oh, that's right. You guys were talking about that the other day. Okay. Launched from NASA. Launch. I thought he said lunch. Okay, he meant launch. Okay. Complex 30V NASA. Okay. On April 1st. Oh, yeah, I missed it. Mission liftoff occurred on April 1st, 2026. That's right. Thank you so much, Susie. Thank you, girly girl. Oh my God. I missed that. I missed it. All right. I forgot all about it. I was too busy with mama. Yeah, I watched it. The spacecraft is now getting ready to be shot to the moon. Everything is looking good so far. So here we go, guys. This is Jeremy's post, and now we get the good stuff. We get to go look at the good stuff. Yeah. Nope, that's the wrong way. What? Where'd my picture go? So I guess I got to go pull it back up again. Okay, where did it go? Where did it go? Daily Show. There it is. Here we go. All right. Is that the first one? Yes, I think it is. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. We'll scroll on in this so I can see it a little better. Now, these are all text messages from the good Tina, which is in the chat right now, boys and girls. I am so freaking mad at Lisa. And as soon as this is over, we're going to hit her so effing hard, she's not going to know what hit her. Oh, wow. Now, is that a threat? Is that a threat? Sounds like a threat to me, boys and girls. Is that a threat? That's exactly what it sounds like to me. Lisa's always talking about threats. Well, there you go. That sounds like a threat right there, Lisa. Oh, you better call 911. Yes. You better call 911. Oh, let's go to the next one. I did a lot of research today with the whatever in the world, all FBI, FCTR, FTCR, whatever in the world she is talking about there. Something like that and a couple of other things. And I will be getting her to disclose the money by law. She has to tell us how much was donated, but I need only if he's any. What? But I need only and if he's any. Well, let's go see what the next one says. Here we go. To say things, I am not going to talk about hells. I'm not going to talk about nothing. I won't say a word about anything except Lisa. I want her to go to jail. Lynette says. Yeah. And John still feels that Lisa is in control of all of our evidence in our cases. Well, you're the dummy that gave her control of all the cases. Why in the world you would let that nutbag have the evidence, that you so-called say you have for court is beyond me. I don't know why you would do that. That's insane. Oh, my goodness. These people, this is like the Christmas that never ends with these people. Oh, control of all of our evidence in our cases and that he needs her. And I don't feel that way. This woman, she does not know what a period is at all. I don't give a blank. I don't even know what that word. Oh, it's the, I don't give a. I know that I can make an attorney subpoena on her. Everything she has been turned over to Levy County Sheriff. I can get it something back or get it all back. I would say that's what it's going from them. Oh, wow. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last screenshot that he put up. I'm going to have to set a reminder on my phone. Tina, I am so sorry. You have been emailing me, and I just have not gotten time to get back to you. And I really need to get back to you. I really need to talk to you and get you on the show, girl. I really, really do. Yes. Maybe I'll schedule something for tomorrow. Maybe. I'll get a hold of D, because I know D wanted to be in on some of this fun too. So yeah, guys. What do you guys think? Think we get old Tina to come on tomorrow with us? The good Tina? Yeah. All right. I'm back. Now I'm over here. Oh, no longer supported to drink any dark cola or eat chocolate. That's supposedly what caused my stones. but laugh out loud, I still eat chocolate and used to drink only clear soda, but drink whatever I want. Chris, girly, my doctor is so mad at me all of the time because of my diabetic stuff, you know. He can't get my potatoes away from me. He can't get my bread away from me. The medication, it works when it wants to work. I really need to be put on some kind of meal plan because I can't follow it. I have to have my comfort foods. You know, I mean, I do drink A&W sugar free or free zero, whatever it is, which I know that's not good for me, but I only drink 1 can a day. So, oh, no rush. I thought you needed me. It's all good. Didn't know if all was okay. I don't know if I can go on. Oh, I'll holler at you. I'll holler at you, Tina. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Okay. I'll get a hold of you. I'll reach out here soon and talk to you about it and see what we can come up with. I'm going through some stuff. I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'll get a hold of you, girly girl. Either me or D will. One of the two of us will reach out. Oh, yes, but BK is told her there is no homestead because there is no actual living building there. Exactly, Tammy. They're still holding on to that miraculous homestead shit. Okay. Lisa can spout all she wants. It's not homesteaded. It's going to Jeremy has all told us time and time again. Okay. And she's going to say, well, you don't need to listen to Jeremy. Well, the thing is Jeremy hasn't lied to me. Everything I've heard him say has came to be true. Now, I can attest to the fact that things that I've heard Lynette and Crook say have been proven lies. I can still attest again that things that Lisa say continuously are lies. I mean, this woman can literally listen to a stream, write down her notes, and her notes will be completely wrong from what was actually said on said stream. They do it to me all the time. All the time. Tammy, the illiterate. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? I don't understand why they can't take. Maybe they need to start just recording it. You know, just recording it and then getting the transcripts, because the transcripts, they actually say what was said most of the time. They just jumble up some words here and there, you know, by putting the wrong word in there. But they don't lie. They don't twist everything. I think that's the reason they don't do this transcripts, because then they can't spin their little narrative on it. Oh, man. Anyhow, moving on. Astra, you cannot file bankruptcy and expect to keep land you own when you owe money to creditors. Well, I don't know how all that works, Tammy, but I'm pretty sure they're going to lose something. They're going to lose a lot. In Florida, you don't have to have a livable building to be homesteaded. I think you do. Well, let me rephrase that. I think you have to have a building that is under construction. Okay. Which their building is not under construction. They don't even have the permits to be able to build the building. And I think that's what Jeremy is going off of right now, is the fact that their permits are no good and that there is no construction going on the actual barndominium. So I think that's what's classified it as not a homestead. A homestead, you have to have a building, a work in progress, in order for it to be claimed a homestead. I do believe. I wonder if the country can hit her, or if the county can hit her up for back property taxes from claiming a false homestead. You know, I don't know, Buck Naked or Buffed Old Man. I don't know about that. I don't know. At this point in time, I don't see how that would work, because there is no home on the property. So even if she's claiming homestead, it's still she's going to claim that it's a home in progress. It's not a livable structure. So I don't know if the taxes would increase for it being homesteaded or not. I'm not that savvy when it comes to the Homestead Act. All right. I don't think Timmy J listens to you, Coop. Oh yeah, she listens, Maggie. Oh yeah. They listen to me every single day. Well, she does, I know. I can even go days where I don't even hardly speak about those knuckleheads, and they're gonna have me all up in their mouth. I mean, if you guys saw the video that she put out the other day, I didn't see the video, but I saw the screenshots from it where she's got this freaking tree. Okay. How many times does Lisa have to be told that my name is not Mark Cooper? And she put Mr. Coop, Mark Cooper, on the tree. Now, we know who Mark is. He's been in the chat. He's all over Facebook, but yet she's still claiming I'm Mark Cooper because that's how ignorant she is. Instead of admitting she is wrong, she is going to roll with I'm Mark Cooper till the day she takes her last breath. That's what she's going to do because she can't admit she's wrong. That's what narcissists do. Narcissists cannot admit when they're wrong, ever. Oh, my goodness. Hey, it don't matter to me. Call me Mark Cooper all you want. It doesn't make a damn. You're just making yourself look foolish, not me. Astra, in order to in Otter Creek, you have to have at least had home on it at one time or for homestead. Never had one, so no homestead. Right, Christy? Okay. No valid permit for building when she filed for bankruptcy. Oops. Dockets. Yep. Oops, dorks. Susie says. Oh, I believe bankruptcy court said it couldn't be homesteaded. They weren't going to allow it to be. Oh, maybe they were just going to allow the half acre or whatever, but I'm not sure. Well, now the trustee, from what Jeremy says, the trustee says that no, it's not a homestead. Now, whether the judge looks at it as it being a homestead, I don't know. She can the trustee put in her motion on it, claiming that it's not a homestead. So we're going to have to wait for the judge to rule whether it is or isn't. So that's where Saran Wrap is going to have to crunch the numbers and dot all of his I's and cross all of his T's and get a motion in arguing that it is a homestead. And then the judge is going to read both motions and he's going to decide, or she's going to decide, whether it's a homestead. But yeah, the trustee is in agreement with Jeremy at this point right now that it is not a homestead. Oh, Astra. In Florida, you can homestead a property with a camper as long as you're only as long as it's your only and permanent resident. No, you cannot. No. In the state of Florida, legally, you're allowed up to 6 months while your house is under construction to live in a mobile home or a motorhome, RV, on your property. If your house is not under construction, you cannot live in an RV on your property for more than 14 days, and you have to move it. You have to relocate it. That's why it's called a recreational vehicle. But yeah, according to each county, it's probably different wherever you go. But no, you cannot live in a RV unless it is an RV park. All right, my homestead bill is like $900. Check. I get, after doing my taxes, even when I wouldn't be getting a refund at all. It's like a rebate check, right? Right, Big Al? All right, let's go. Crystal, oh, y'all are talking to Astra. Screenshot this. I crack up every time she calls you Mark Cooper. But false doxes aren't cool, Felisa, right? Well, Mark has actually been in my chat. He goes by Mark the Spark on YouTube. Okay, he goes by Mark Cooper on Facebook. All right. I don't know what his email address is. He's never emailed me, so I have no clue. Apparently, it must have Cooper in his email address somewhere. That's how she's identifying him. But I've never emailed the woman. I've never even left a comment on her comment boards or in her chats or nothing. I'm not even subscribed to her. So I stay away from the woman. I don't want anything that I do to ever blow back on Jeremy as far as communicating with these chuckleheads. It's just not going to happen. Oh, what's Harry got to say? Got to have home on property and own it. Lock it up, right? Or look it up. Yep, you're right. You're right. Oh, there's nothing complete. There's nothing completed within the shell in order for it to be a home for homestead, right, Crystal? Right? Oh, let's see. What do we got here? I'm confused on the homestead stuff. It can get tricky. Screenshot this. It depends on where you live, what part of the country you live in, what your county rules are, what your state rules are. But I am under the impression, from what I have been told and what I have read, that one, you have to have a structure under construction in order for it to be claimed as a homestead. Okay. The RV, you're only allowed to live in that while your building is under construction. Most counties only allow it for 6 months, up to 6 months, and then you have to reapply to be there longer. Well, these chuckleheads have been living on that property since 2021 or 2022 is when they finally moved onto the property, because I think they were in the campground for like 6 months. So they've been there 4 years, and there's been absolutely nothing done to the inside of that shed or that barndominium. So yeah, guys, just be calm in the chat. Astra's got her opinion. You guys have yours. We all know it's an easy Google search. It's really easy. Oh, Sharon, their tax bill from Auditor Department of Levy County is public information on property. You are right, Sharon. You are absolutely right. Chucky! Oh, the electric company needs to terminate their connection in a dwelling. I do not think that the barndominium has power to it, Chucky. If I'm not mistaken, the power company ran power to a pole, and the pole has a breaker box on it, and that's how they get power for their RV. I do not think that the actual barndominium has any power in it whatsoever. The shed that they were living in, they were using an extension cord for that. It is not wired at all. So there is that to think about. Susie, 0 permit for anything, right? Occupancy, 0 occupancy permit for anything in the swamp. LP and JC on. Right. Let's get caught up again. I get behind reading all y'all's fabulous stuff. Buffed old man Coop, you have gained a large amount of trust with your viewers because you back up anything you claim. Oh, come back here. And you have personally met with JH&G. Goes a long way to credibility. Well, thank you, Buffed old man. Thank you. I mean, I try to be right, and when I'm wrong, I'll admit it. Okay. There's no reason for somebody to sit there and keep saying the same old lie over and over again and hoping that it'll come true. If you're wrong, just admit it and move on. She hasn't had the money to build it. They need more money to finish it, William says. Exactly. I mean, my house is not under construction. But I know if we wanted to remodel, which we're going to be remodeling here in a couple of years, and we will have an RV that we will put outside while we do said remodeling. And I know for a fact in my county, I can only stay in that RV for 6 months while I am rebuilding or upgrading my house. And if it goes past 6 months, I have to go to the county or the town and I have to refile for an extension to stay there. These chuckleheads are living in a town that has nothing, has no ordinance. The ordinance they do have are junk. They're outdated. They have no regulative people that go around and check. They don't have anyone that checks for dogs. They don't have anyone that checks on property to see if it needs to be maintained. They don't have anyone to do anything. That's how they're getting away with all of this garbage. Because now that they are 100% on their own and Bronson and all them other towns are not responsible for them, they have to do everything themselves. Lynette and Crook, they don't give a shit about. They're out there living basically in the woods. Yeah, it's their claim that they live in town, but it's not. They're basically living in the woods in the middle of nowhere. They can do as they please. That they have no one to enforce anything in that town. Nothing. And the county, as far as the county is concerned, all they do is drive by, take pictures, and reassess the property. They don't come in. I know I live in town. So if I let my grass grow too high, okay, the city will come by and they will put a big yellow sign out by the road saying that I have X amount of days to cut my grass or I'm going to be fined. Okay. I see these signs all the time down here. They don't have anything like that. They don't have any enforcement at all. That's how they get away with all this shit. Oh, and she let the permit lapse. Plus, the original contractor stopped due to something with the blueprints and something else. If she intended to get a new permit, it has to form different county. Yeah, right. You're right, Crystal. Yeah, she's got to get new permits because right now it's just a structure. It is no homestead. It is no home. It's not under construction, and it hasn't been under construction. Oh, Elemental P was using the power line she stole from Lloyd to power shed. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe not, Sharon, because okay, an RV requires a 30 amp breaker. The power cord that you use to power an RV is not like a regular extension cord. It's a pretty powerful extension cord. I don't think that they were using that power cord to power the shed. Okay, I think they were just using an ordinary cord, extension cord that you can buy at Walmart, Lowe's, or wherever. One that you plug into the wall and it's got the female outlet on the other end. I think that's what they're using, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that. All I know is they are making claims that they do have heat and air in the shed. They are making claims that it has been insulated. Now, I have no proof of that whatsoever, so I'll just have to take their word for it, which we all know their word is pretty crappy. All right, what do we got here? Diane Chase. They shouldn't ever have full electric. Oh, shouldn't ever have full electric. It should be just enough for the camper. If no dwelling, they should only have 40 amp breaker. Yeah, Diane, they have what they call a construction box. I know it's going to have either a 30 or a 50 amp breaker. It'll probably have one or two 110 outlets on it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, below the box, there's a outlet box. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's how they're running their power. Oh, Coop, from what I gathered, LP and JC have a small gas generator for power on the property. The power pole was disconnected due to the power bill were not being paid. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Al. Huh. Wow, and we're fixing to go into frickin' summer. I mean, it's already where I live, it's already hitting the high 80s every day. Holy cow. So if they're only running off of a generator, that is going to be miserable. They are going to be paying out the nose for gas, because have you guys seen the gas prices here lately? Holy cow. Holy cow. Gas prices right here where I'm at are about $4.50. They jumped up about $1.50, almost $2 in the past couple of months. Wow. Coop, don't you have to post that a publicly viewable area, Coop? Same like building permits. Yeah. I do believe so. Chucky. Don't you have to post that? I mean, yeah, I do believe you're right, my man. I know when you have anything under construction, they either have a box on the side of your building, or they put it on a pole. Most people in my area, they put a pole in the ground and they had this big white, it's like a locker box, and it's waterproof, and they put all the permits in there. And as the inspectors need to come out, they go through that box, they grab whatever they're expecting, whether it's electric or plumbing or whatever, and then they go through the house and then they check off to say, hey, you've completed this. But all the paperwork is supposed to stay inside of a box mounted on the side of the house or a pole. I don't ever remember seeing one of those. If there was, I never saw it. Because when your house is under construction, you're supposed to have that permit box visible, from the road. Oh, wow. I forgot about that. How is that box going to be visible from the road if there's a big giant wall up in front of the house? That's an interesting question. Diane, we have camper hookup when the previous owners were in a RV. Then we upgraded to a full power when we put a house on the property. There you go. Oh, Chris, what you got to say? Mr. Coop, I make homemade Chinese food and dips. Oh, wow. Mama likes Chinese food and homemade brownies, sourdough bread, sourdough cookies. I try to make everything homemade so I know what's in them. Use duck and chicken eggs. Oh, wow. Now, one thing I can say is we got 15 girls, got 15 hens. So we've been getting a lot of eggs. We cook with a lot of eggs, and we sell a lot of eggs too. Mama's got a guy at work that buys a lot of our eggs. Matter of fact, she just took 18 packs to work with her, and he's supposed to be picking them up. William, they could stay in the RV for 6 months, the law says, but no one is informing it. Exactly right, William. I mean, when you don't have anybody to ride by and make sure things are being done right, they can live in it indefinitely as far as the county knows. I mean, well, as far as the town knows, it's going to take Zim being mayor to actually put his foot down before anything would happen. I can't remember what they call the person that rides around and looks for all that stuff to make sure that your grass is not too high and all that crap. I can't remember what they call the guy. Anyway. Wow, Big Al, our gas is running $4.15 and higher in Indiana. Yeah, ours is about $4.50 here, Tammy. It's gotten pretty high. I think a lot of it's got to do with one, we've got a holiday coming up, and two, all of the stuff going on over in Iran, which I really don't know about all of it. I've been staying out of the political stuff, so I really don't know. JW, they were running the first camper off the Jeep. Oh, burnt up the trailer inverter and the Jeep electrical. Ooh, which is why she had to walk down the highway. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, JW. Wow. How in the world were they running that camper off of the Jeep? I don't think vehicles have a power hookup like that. I know that the new Tesla truck, it has power hookups, but I didn't know that the Jeep did. I don't, unless I'm misreading that. Mercedes, we have our electrical pole for our camper, not lived in, but stored for the winter. Exactly. Oh, where do we go? Code enforcement. There you go. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Code enforcement. That's it. That's what I've been searching for all day, and I keep forgetting about it. Yes. I have an inverter in my pickup, but I wouldn't want to run much on it for a long time. Right, Big Al? Right? Mom and I's got a big generator. It's got an inverter. It's an inverter generator. It's a lot quieter than a normal generator. And when hurricanes come through and knock out our power, that thing's big enough. It runs the refrigerator, an air conditioner in the living room, in the our bedroom, and I think one of the TVs. But usually our power's only off for just a short time, like a day or two. So it's not been a big deal. Oh, Sharon, what you got to say? I do not believe Zim wants to be bothered with Elemental P and Crook. I don't either. I mean, just look at how they turn people into victims, guys. They are turned themselves into victims, making accusations about people. Look at what they've done to Jeremy. Zim probably doesn't want to be fooled with it either. If he goes down there and tries to enforce anything, they're just going to, next thing you know, there's going to be signs up about him. And they're going to be telling people that he's a PDF file. That's just how they roll. That's the kind of people they are. All right, Crystal, what you got to say? We have a Ford 2018 truck that has an electrical plug in it. First one I ever saw. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that, Crystal. Good information to know. Time to sneeze. Okay, you guys didn't need to hear that. Oh, Lynn, didn't she talk to someone about still working on the barn and then could show them the paperwork to get another permit? Just too lazy to work on it themselves. Lynn, I don't know. I don't know. Ever since the permits ran out, she's been wanting Lisa to get new permits. Lisa refuses. And I don't understand why. The money for the barn was donated for the barn. It wasn't donated specifically to buy a wood or buy insulation or buy door frames. It was for the barn. So if there's a permit needed, there's no reason why Lisa can't get the permit. She's just being stubborn and she's being vindictive. That's it. She doesn't want to turn loose of the money. My opinion is she doesn't even have the money anymore. I think the money is long gone. I think she has spent it, but that's just my opinion. I'm sticking with it. Oh, still working. Okay. And we got Buff Domain. Yeah. My Ford truck has a 120 volt in a 220 volt power inverter in the truck bed. Oh, wow. So there are vehicles out there besides the Tesla vehicle that you can run. Okay. All right. So what do you run the vehicle and it runs the inverter, and then the inverter powers what you're doing? Because surely you don't have enough battery to power an RV for a very long time without the vehicle running, I would assume. Oh, using the 12 volt from the Jeep to run fridge, lights, and water pump. Oh, okay, Tony. I got you. I hear you now. I hear you. Oh, Big Al, I'm only use my generator or inverter in my truck to run like some power tools and stuff if I need to. But it's not like running a house off of it. Okay, gotcha, my friend, gotcha. Judy, Tammy P. I'm in Indiana also, and you're right. We pay 70 cents in state taxes on every gallon. If governor would stop the tax, it would help everyone, right? I don't know what our state, I don't know what the state of Florida charges on gas tax. I've never really looked into it. I used to have an inverter that you plugged into a cigarette lighter. Lighter could run my laptop and stuff, but now I got one that's under the hood. Oh, okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. My old little red truck, it's just a little Ford Ranger. It's like 30 years old almost. It doesn't have any of those fancy bells and whistles. Oh, Angie says Zim was not good to turn to Travis. No right? He wasn't. He dang sure wasn't. JW, the Jeep was jumped to the 12-volt DC battery. Okay, I got you in the camper, which runs the inverter charger from the RV. Okay, gotcha, my friend, gotcha. Now, I don't have any idea if they have power or not. I don't know. These are just things that I've heard. I can't show any proof of it because I don't know anything about it. Okay, Harry, I remember Fleece saying they were going to fix the barn, whether they had permits or not. What happened with that? Your guess is as good as mine, my friend. At the end of January, from what I was understand, she was going to start refunding everybody their money. And we ain't seen none of that happen now, have we? So haven't heard about any of it happening. So did that money get refunded or not? I doubt it. All right. Who else we got here? Chris. Nope. Can't afford for town. Okay. And no one listening or listens to JH and George to an unincorporated, right, Christy? They should have unincorporated. If they'd have unincorporated, that would have put it in the county's hands, and the county code enforcement could have been watching all of this. Harry, yes, Felicia said that, but also she found out that it was not a good idea to build without permits. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, if you try and build and they catch you, they can literally make you tear everything down that you built and start over by getting permits and rebuilding. I know if you put a roof on your house without going to the city and getting a permit, they can literally make you tear that whole roof off of your house, go down and get a permit, and then put it all back up. Well, you guys know as well as I do is if you tear that roof off, that same roof isn't going back up. So now you're out all that money. So why not just go down and get the $50 permit to put a roof on your house? Not to be political, Trump is blaming gas prices on Iran. Should leave out soon or level out soon. Oh, okay. I kind of figured it's the stuff going on with Iran because Iran, from what I understand, it's a lot of oil over there. So anytime you mess with those countries that have the big stockpiles of oil, you're going to have gas prices going up. That's just how it's going to be. Prices were going up prior to Iran, though. Yeah. Well, ours stayed about the same. Ours did. Matter of fact, ours were literally going down a little bit until all this stuff. I don't know. I'm not into, hey, Johnny D, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at, my friend. Glad to have you. I really don't know. I don't pay attention to politics, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other. Oh, what you got to say, Mercedes? We had to get a permit to put our roof back on, right? Because Mama Coop and I, once the house is paid off here in a couple of years, we're going to have a new roof put on our house. And I've been tinkering with the idea of doing it myself, because the labor is what kills you. I can literally buy the materials to re-roof this house for next to nothing compared to what the labor is. The labor is where they get you. I mean, I can remember my dad replacing our roof on our family home back in the 80s. I think it cost him less than $1,000, and he did all the work himself. But that same roof today would cost you 15 to 20 grand. And it's all because of labor. It's insane. It's insane. So I can swing a hammer. I can build shit. So I'll probably do it myself. I think we're going to go with a tin roof on the next one. Oh, okay, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Yes, I am heading out right now, Tammy. So, guys and gals, you all know we are on Monday through Friday from 11 Eastern Standard Time to around 1 o'clock or so. I appreciate everybody that come to hang out with us today and chit chat over just about whatever we wanted to talk about. Remember, if you are not subscribed to Rosalind Duke, if you want to see Venom and Miss Duke and myself tonight, I will be hanging out with those two lovely ladies from 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time till whenever she's done. I've never been on with her, so I don't know how long she runs for. So I hope to see each and every one of you there tonight. And with all that being said, thank you everyone for the super chats and all of the engagements that we've had. It's really been an awesome day. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Poof, I'm out.